iMessage sticker apps are really hot on the App Store. So, if you do want to build out this iMessage app, go ahead and keep on watching. Now, this is the only iMessage app with in-app purchases. So, you will be able to lock some stickers and you will be able to give some stickers away for free so your users can have a good taste of your stickers. Now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, open up Xcode, and let's dive in. Okay, so let me just start off by showing you where you can purchase Rebeloper Messages 14. And if you go to rebeloper.com and select Store from the menu, or just go to store.rebeloper.com, just scroll all the way down and you will see Rebeloper Messages. Now, you can go ahead and view the course here and just enroll by logging in or tapping on the buy button there. And this will be updated to iOS 14, Xcode 12. Well, basically that is what I'm going to show you today. Okay, so let me just go ahead and take a look at our project and just see what we got here. So I have my phone here because, it is the only Messages app, iMessage app that has in-app purchases enabled. So you will be able to charge as in-app purchases inside the app. So let me just show you how this works for now. So let me just tap on Rebeloper Messages there. And here we have our tiny icons. And we can just select this to small, regular, or large. So that's how awesome it is. Let's go back to small maybe. And as you can see, we have some of the stickers locked there. So if I tap on any of the locked one, we will have this alert pop up and we can cancel out, or we can tap on unlock, which will guide us to the main app where we will be able to purchase our stickers. But for now, let's just remain in the extension. So here we have our categories. If we just swipe here, you will see that we have a lot of categories. Of course, you might have only one category. In that case, this will disappear. And if you have just a few, or then it will not be scrollable. So I have this first category and the second category, which are only one sticker, and all of the others are kind of empty. They are just for placeholders, as you can see. And we can add strings for the category names, or we could just add an emoji or whatever we want to add in here. Okay, so that's that. Let me just tap on, and this is also scrollable right here. And on the bottom, we have a footer text. I have this Rebeloper copyright and the date, and the Messages 14, that is the extension's name, well, bundle display name. We will see that in just a moment. The version and the build number. And that is it. Let me just add a new one here. So let's tap on this one. And let's just send that away. And the beauty of this is that whenever, let me just go into another, let's just have the keyboard there. Now the beauty here is if we would just tap on the icon there, you can see that on the top left corner of our sticker, we will be presented with the extension. Now if you have sent this to somebody and it doesn't have that extension installed on their device, then they will be taken to the App Store, to the iMessage App Store. How awesome is that? So we could just also tap here and just slide it up, and we can just send from there also. So basically that is it. Now let's just remove this, and let me just show you. Let's just tap on going back, and as you can see, it's sticker 0. We will talk about that, how we can give names to these stickers, because now we just made it back. But if we just tap on it again, we will see the sticker. Now, let's just close that. We don't want to do that. So let's just tap on one of the locked stickers, and let's tap on unlock. And we will be taken to the main app where we can unlock this. Now we could just restore the purchases, but I want to show you how you can unlock this. So let's tap on unlock. Here we have a nice HUD saying purchasing, and it is talking to Apple servers. Now, yeah, as you can see, this is for testing purposes only. Let's purchase that. Let's add in our password here, sign in. Of course, you need to create a sandbox user, but we will see that in just a moment. So it's still saying it, this is still purchasing, and in just a few seconds we will have that alert that, okay, we have, yeah, I already have purchased this because, yeah, I'm testing this all the way. Let's tap on OK. And you are all set. Your purchase was successful. Environment was sandbox. Let's tap on OK. And successfully purchased all stickers. Now, this is the title of our in-app purchase, which we will set up in App Store Connect. So let's tap on OK. And if you noticed, the HUD went away and we have this unlocked. And it says just finished if we tap on that unlock. Now we could just also restore the purchases, restoring purchases, successfully restore the purchase. Okay, now that is it. Because, yeah, if you just download this on a new device and you already have the in-app purchase bought, you want to have that restore purchases on the app. It's required by Apple. So this is what we are going to configure today. Go ahead and check out the link in the description for where you can purchase Rebeloper messages for theme. Okay, so yeah. If you download the resources and open up the app, this is what you will be greeted with a main app and an extension. Okay, now the main app is basically where you are going to purchase the in-app purchase, and the extension is the iMessage extension, where you just tap away and send out those nice stickers. Now, before you do anything, just go into your target. And make sure under the project you do have Swift Store Kit as a Swift package, and it should download here. So go ahead and wait for that to finish. So go into your target and first of all, change your bundle identifier. Of course, you do have to change your bundle identifier. This will be the new identifier for your app. Now, inside the extension, now as you can see, this is com.rebeloper messages 14. In the extension, I just appended extension to it. So make sure you do that likewise. The display name, it doesn't have to be the same. As you can see, display name on the main app is messages app 14, extension messages 14. So that's okay. But the version and the build number should be the same. Now your version will be 1.00, of course, and maybe the build number will be something that you want to increase, but make sure these two are the same. Now that's it for our general setup. Now what you want to do next is go into signing and capabilities, and of course select your theme, because yeah, you need to create a new bundle identifier and for your theme. And under app groups, go ahead and click this plus button and add group dot and your bundle identifier. com.rebeloper messages 14 is for me. Of course, you want to uncheck this, or yeah, just create a new one. Now, yeah, you can create this on the target, on the main app first, and then select it in the extension. It doesn't really matter. You might want to basically close Xcode and open it up again, because this will be in red, and maybe in the extension you won't find it. If you just scroll right over here, as you can see, there are quite a lot here. And yeah, just restart, relaunch Xcode, and you should be able to see that on the other, maybe on the extension if you have started with the targets. And of course, as you can see, we have in-app purchases here, so don't remove that. Okay, so basically that's it for our setup in the info plist file. You might want to take a look at here. One thing that I want to show you is that we have a URL type, and that is open app. Please don't delete this. This is used when we are navigating from the extension to our main app, you know, when we tapped on unlock. Okay, so yeah, let's move forward. These entitlements will be created, will be overridden basically. Let's take a look at the base app first. So we have our, and this is in Swift UI. If I haven't told you already, this is plain Swift UI. Of course, some UI kit elements are in the extension, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. So we are starting off with the Rebeloper Messages 14 app app. And what we are doing here is basically creating a delegate adapter. Now, first of all, before I get into the meat of this, so I'm just going to show you how this code works, the structure of it, and then I'm going to show you how you can set it up. Okay, so go ahead and skip to the time frame if you don't want to take a look at how this code works. Okay, so here we have our content view on the window group. The content view is basically that list. Let me just move this out of the way. And so we have a Z stack because we are adding a navigation view, a list inside that navigation view. But on that Z stack, we have this HUD. So we are using a HUD. And there are some really nice helpers like the alert manager and the HUD manager. Go ahead and check out those. Those are really, really nice helpers. They are in the extension and they are shared throughout the two apps. Now, we have a view model for the content view model, and we have this app storage. Is it unlocked? This is where we are going to check if we need to show the unlocked or the locked button on the list. And basically that's it. We have a list, we have the icon and from the image, and I will take a look at the resources in just a second, but that is the icon image. And we have two labels. One is for the locked unlocked and one is for the restore purchases. Now you don't have to take a look at this. So we are going for the view model, we are unlocking that, and we are really so here if you do want to change kind of the look and feel of these labels, you go ahead, but please don't touch the on tap gesture side of the code. Okay. And basically that's it. On the navigation title, we are getting the bundle display name again from a really nice extension from the bundle that I have created. And that's our content view. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Here we have our content view model, which is basically two functions, and it is an observable object. And finally, of course, we have our store, because that's where we are using Swiftys store kit. We want to complete transactions, of course, on the launch, unlock, and restore. Now, you can see here we have our complete transactions because we need to do that on the application did finish launching with options. But of course, because this is a plain or a new Swift UI 2.0 app, we want to create an app delegate, and that is right over here, application delegate adapter, app delegate.self, and that is right over here. So this is where we created, and here we have our functions, and here we have our complete transactions on the store. Now, if we are in debug mode, we might want to reset in-app purchases upon launch if we need to. So that is according to our reset in-app purchase upon launch setup variable, which should be true or false. It should be false on when you are launching this to the App Store, but I also have this if and if debug check. But make sure to go ahead and under the setup, you set this to false if you are going to launch this. And basically what we're doing is setting the unlocked to false, and that is on the app storage. So it can be, and the suite name is the suite name for the app group. That is why we need to create that app group, because we are communicating between the main app and the extension. So this is where we are basically setting the unlocked to false if we need to. So upon false launch, by default, this is set to true. So make sure that you just take a look at the setup in just a second. So let's take a look at the essence. We have our app icon and the icon that I was talking about for the user interface. Okay, so basically that's that. Okay, let's take a look at finally at the setup. So this is really easy to do. This is where you just set the reset in-app purchases upon launch to true or false. Make sure to set this to false before publishing, and your in-app purchase. Now your in-app purchase needs to be done in App Store Connect, and you just have to create a new app for your bundle ID, of course, that you created. And then you just go ahead and where is that? Yes, so select under in-app purchases, go ahead and select manage. And here just create a new non-consumable in-app purchase. So it has to be a non-consumable in-app purchase. So then you just copy out the ID. I just appended to the bundle identifier .unlock, and yeah, it needs to be non-consumable. Now let me just go in there so you can see that the reference name is all stickers and also the display name. So this is what you saw earlier. It's all stickers. So this is what it's going to be displayed right over there. Make sure you just add a screenshot. Now this is a dummy screenshot from me, but before you submit, make sure you add a valid screenshot of your shop, basically the main screen of the main app. Okay, so that's all about the App Store Connect. Of course, you will have to be having all of your contracts ready because, yeah, the paid application contract has to be signed. Okay, so that's it for the main app. Now let's take a look at the extension. Now, in the extension, it's a little bit more complicated because we have our messages view controller, which is, of course, not SwiftUI, but I have created a host SwiftUI view function, which will create a content view with the messages app delegate. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and check out the code. I won't go into much detail, but yeah, this is where all the magic is taking place. So in this part, all I'm going to do is just go ahead and tell you how easy it is to set all of this up. So first of all, let's go to app group. You just have to create a key for the suite name, for the suite. And here we have our suite name, which you created in the app groups part of signing. So group.com Rebeloper messages 14 is for my case, and the key unlocked. Okay, you could have anything else, but that's what I have, and you can just leave it as is. Now let's go to the setup, and yeah, this is where the magic happens because it's really straightforward. Sticker base name. So before we do that, let's take a look at the assets. So here we have our app icon for the iMessage. Here we have our lock. This needs to be a PNG. And here we have all of our categories. So make sure the categories folder name is exactly the same as you will set up in the setup folder. And after you set this up, you have to add the stickers. So here we have sticker 0, sticker 1. Make sure that you use sticker 0 and sticker 1, not sticker 01 or 02. Sticker is the base name. So that is what I mean right over here, sticker base name, sticker. And this will be also used on the creation of the name of the sticker, sticker 0, sticker 1. And of course, if the sticker is number 0 in the row, so this is an array, so it's 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So that is how we are naming it. As you can see here, we also have a second category, sticker 0. Now, if you are creating a new category, make sure that these folders, let me just go there, are checked for provides namespaces. So this is really, really crucial. Yeah, and you could just simply provide the 1x version of your sticker. You don't have to do all of the other stuff. And basically that's it. You create your categories, you add in your stickers, make sure that you have the base name, and you count from 0 till up whatever count you want. Let's move forward. Yeah, this is the footer text, Rebeloper, and here I'm just adding the year from the calendar. Categories, because yeah, we want to add these categories. Now we have a model here called category, and that has a title, of course the title that you added for that folder name, number of stickers. This is where you add how many stickers there are in that category, and if there are, how many, or by the way, which index of those free stickers are. So this could be 0, 1, 2, or it could be the last ones. I don't know. So, or it could be 0, 3, and 5, maybe. It depends on you. So make sure this is an array. And here we have all of our categories. I just added in here these dummy categories. Now, if you only have one category, then the title will not be used, and we are not going to use that stepper at all. Segmented control. Now, the selected category index is set to 0. Now, this is where you want to start. You might want to start with the first one, so you set this to 0. But you might want to start with the second one, so you set this to 1, or whatever you want to choose. Now, finally, we come to layout. This is tiny, small, regular, and large. You already saw that in the demo. And yeah, you could just use one. And let's say if you just commented out these 3 lines, then you would just have large. But go ahead, and I suggest maybe you just remove tiny, or maybe you remove large. But it's really nice to have these. And selected layout index, logic is the same as selected category index. You just want to select the layout that you want to start off with. Okay, so that is basically it. Don't forget to check out the link in the description where you can find the link where you can purchase Rebeloper Messages for Theme. Now it's your turn. Go ahead and create your very own iMessage apps with stickers, which will be locked with in-app purchases. Now, if you do have any questions, or if you have some trouble, go ahead and check out rebeloper.com/mentoring, where I can help you one-on-one. Now, go ahead and check out the link in the description for Rebeloper Messages for Theme. And as usual, I will see you in the next one.